Address the country on 2 or 3 issues for now. Number one relates to the ongoing protests or demonstrations by the young people, or popularly known as the Gen Zs. As a party, it is our considered view that everybody should be given space to be listened to. The young people should be listened to, the traders should be listened to, the political parties should be listened to, and every Ugandan should be listened to. So we must ensure that everybody is accorded space to be listened to. And that as a party, we welcome any initiatives by any members or segments of society to engage and be listened to. So that we want to put on record. Secondly, on issues of corruption, both in Parliament and outside Parliament. It is our view as a party that Parliament and MPs are not special people and are not above the law. Therefore, if any member of Parliament commits an act of corruption, they should be investigated and prosecuted. And what that in effect means is that if there are any Ugandans out there that have evidence against MPs, either as individuals or collectively, that evidence should be availed and the culprits should be arrested and prosecuted. In other words, as a party, one, we have zero tolerance to corruption, but also two, we welcome any investigations against anybody. And that those people should be prosecuted. And we want to challenge the prosecuting and investigating agencies to ensure that before arrests are made, they have sufficient evidence against individuals. To curb the vice of remanding people for longer periods without beginning a trial. We disagree with the idea of people being on remand for 5 years, 7 years, 3 years, on the pretext that police is still investigating. Arrests should never be made on the basis of insufficient evidence. Otherwise, prosecution becomes persecution. And as I speak now, I know that there are many Ugandans who are languishing in prisons because police is still investigating. Now that is an abuse of the criminal justice system. So we want to challenge CID, we want to challenge DPP. DPP should not also sanction fines where there is insufficient evidence. Courts should not be issuing criminal summons to any individual unless there is sufficient evidence. So we really welcome what is happening in the country, and this should also give the wananchi confidence that Parliament is not above the law. The fact that now MPs are being arrested and being sent to jail is a demonstration that MPs are not above the law. So we encourage evidence to be brought against MPs and another sector in society for purposes of us ensuring that these matters are investigated to their logical conclusion. So my call is that the fight against corruption must be a concerted effort. You have the evidence against individuals, please avail the evidence. And I think the mechanisms of availing this evidence are well known to all of us Ugandans. So we want to ask that this fight here is a legitimate one, it's a welcome one, and I don't think anybody will have any problem. Even if tomorrow it is the JEEMA party president and MP for Giri municipality, if there is evidence against him, let him be tried. Let him be subjected to what we call the due process of the law on the basis of evidence. And the reason why I'm emphasizing evidence is to avoid baseless accusations, rumor mongering, and character assassination, which really sometimes undermines the integrity, but also names of different individuals. So it's a call that we want to make to everybody in the country. I want to summarize that briefly in Uganda.